Hello everyone and welcome back. Today I'll be reviewing the film Lilo & Stitch. Lilo & Stitch is directed by Dean Fleischer Camp, written by Chris Kalani Bright and Mike Van Vise, and stars Maia Kealoha, Sydney Agudong, Chris Sanders, Zach Galifianakis, and Billy Magnussen. This is a Lilo & Stitch movie review and there will be spoilers. If you like our movie reviews, please like this Lilo & Stitch film review and subscribe. Once subscribed, click the bell notification box to be instantly notified of new reviews. Please also consider supporting us through a channel membership or by becoming one of our patrons on Patreon at patreon.com/FilmBook. And now, the Lilo & Stitch movie review. Director Dean Fleischer Camp directs a sincere live-action version of the animated film Lilo & Stitch from 2002. This is a humorous movie in spots as well as a touching one, but the plot is threadbare and almost non-existent, which takes away from the film in terms of making it work successfully as a whole. While the furry, bluish character in the title, known as Stitch, is cute, he doesn't get much screen time as some viewers may have hoped, which makes him feel somewhat underdeveloped. I know E.T. wasn't developed much either, but the new Lilo & Stitch doesn't give Stitch a lot of distinguishing characteristics, and focuses too much on a couple of creatures from Stitch's past who are in hot pursuit of Stitch, instead of focusing more on the bond between Stitch and Lilo, the girl who makes up the other half of the film's title. Maia Kealoha stars as Lilo, the young Hawaiian girl who lives with her older sister Nani. A woman named Mrs. Kekoa from Social Services shows up to inspect their home and finds that Lilo's situation needs to be improved. Mrs. Kekoa expects Nani to get insurance, get her past due bills paid, and basically clean up her act in order to keep Lilo living under the same roof. This is not the stuff of laugh-out-loud comedies, but Lilo & Stitch plays all this very lightly. If there was ever any doubt there'd be a happy ending here, you probably have never seen a film before. Stitch arrives on Earth while two creatures from his planet take human form in an effort to seek Stitch out. There's Jumba and Pleakley, who act wild and crazy in their new bodies, which includes telling a concierge at a hotel they're from Earth when asked for their addresses. Courtney B. Vance plays a special agent who is investigating the crash of the small spaceship that Stitch arrived on Earth in. Vance is adequate in his role, although his part has very little complexity to it, as he makes a decision at the end that could only happen in a Disney family film. This movie has a grueling first half, which includes scenes that are over the top, but as Home Alone proved, destruction and nasty humor go over well with kids, and have for many years. So when Stitch, who people believe is a dog, steals a small car to drive around in, or squirts Lilo with a bar hose, however crass it may seem, kids will probably laugh. When the movie gets to the schmaltzy sentimental scenes in the last 20 minutes or so, it plays a bit better, and has tender moments that could have worked better had Stitch been developed as more than a mischievous alien who has a change of heart when he realizes he's found a new family here on Earth. Lilo acts rebellious as the script requires her to, and Maia Kealoha has some pleasant moments playing her. Sydney Agudong as Nani wears a Purple Rain t-shirt as Nani tries to prevent social services from taking Lilo away from her. In what feels like a third-act Deus Ex Machina, everything comes together too cutesy to tell a predictable story of an alien and a little girl who end up forming a powerful friendship. This movie will most likely please fans of the original thanks to the formula it follows, though. I was not a big fan of the older cartoon, so I know this movie wasn't made for me. It still has a few major flaws, which even loyal Disney watchers may find frustrating. Agudong puts a lot of effort in. In terms of the way she creates her character, the actress is certainly not to be faulted for the film's few disappointing aspects. Had the storyline felt more urgent in a way where everything didn't seem destined for happiness, the film would have been much stronger. Galifianakis and Magnussen falter in their roles mainly because their goofy characters take away from the enjoyment of the interaction between the two main characters showcased in the film's title. Though these two supporting roles may provide laughs for smaller children, the adults could find themselves bored by the movie's overall goofy nature. Though Stitch is underdeveloped and there are a lot of scenes that go too far, e.g. Stitch crashing a wedding when he first arrives on Earth, younger audiences may find themselves emotionally invested in this otherwise ordinary alien-human bonding family film. Lilo and Stitch needed more plot and less wild humor to work as a whole, but it has a built-in fanbase that is probably lining up to see this movie as we speak. And that brings us to the conclusion of this Lilo and Stitch movie review. Thanks for dropping by, and I'll see you next time.